The Tiger tank, officially known as the Panzerkampfwagen VI Tiger, was one of the most iconic and formidable tanks of World War II. It was developed and deployed by Nazi Germany, and its introduction on the battlefield had a significant impact on armored warfare during the conflict. This history of the Tiger tank will delve into its development, technical specifications, combat history, and its lasting legacy in the world of armored warfare. Development and design. The Tiger tank's development can be traced back to the early 1940s, when German engineers and military strategists recognized the need for a heavy tank capable of facing the increasingly powerful Allied tanks. The Tiger's design was the result of a competition between Henschel and Porsche, with Henschel emerging as the winner. The Tiger was a heavy tank, characterized by its massive size and formidable armor. It was equipped with a fearsome 88 mm KWK 36L56 gun, which was one of the most potent tank cannons of its time. The tank's frontal armor, sloped and thick, provided exceptional protection against most Allied anti-tank weapons. The Tiger tank weighed approximately 57 tons, making it significantly heavier than most of its contemporaries. This weight, while reducing its mobility, also gave it impressive firepower and protection. The tank was powered by a Maybach HL 210 engine, which allowed it to reach a top speed of around 24 miles per hour, but its fuel consumption was quite high. Technical specifications. The Tiger's technical specifications played a crucial role in its success and notoriety. Some of the key technical details included armament. The Tiger was armed with the aforementioned 88 mm gun, capable of penetrating the armor of virtually any Allied tank at long ranges. It also had two 7.92 mm MG-34 or MG-42 machine guns for anti-infantry and anti-aircraft purposes. Armor. The tank featured heavy armor, with up to 100 mm thickness on the front. This made it almost impervious to most Allied tank and anti-tank weaponry. Crew. The Tiger was operated by a crew of 5, a commander, gunner, loader, driver, and radio operator. Mobility. While not as maneuverable as lighter tanks, the Tiger was still relatively mobile, thanks to its powerful engine and torsion bar suspension. Its range was limited by its high fuel consumption. Combat debut and early successes. The Tiger tank made its combat debut on the Eastern Front in late 1942. Its introduction took the Soviet forces by surprise, and the tank's superior firepower and armor allowed it to dominate the battlefield. German tank aces like Michael Wittmann achieved legendary status as they racked up impressive kill counts using the Tiger. The Tiger also saw action in North Africa, where it contributed to several German victories against the British and Commonwealth forces. Its appearance in these theaters of war highlighted its near invulnerability to most enemy tanks. Challenges and adaptations. While the Tiger's combat debut was highly successful, it was not without challenges. Its enormous size and weight made it vulnerable to mechanical breakdowns, and its fuel-hungry engine limited its operational range. Furthermore, the sheer cost and resources required to produce a Tiger tank were immense. As the war progressed, the Allies developed new tactics and weapons to counter the Tiger's threat. The introduction of more advanced tanks like the Soviet IS-2 and the American M26 Pershing posed a significant challenge to the Tiger. Eastern Front, the Tiger II, King Tiger. In 1944, a more powerful version of the Tiger II, also known as the King Tiger or Royal Tiger, was introduced. This tank featured even thicker armor and an improved 88 mm KWK 43L71 gun, making it even more formidable. While the Tiger II was more effective in combat, it was even heavier and more resource-intensive to produce. The Tiger II, like its predecessor, saw action on the Eastern Front and played a role in defending German territory during the later stages of the war. Western Front and Normandy. The Tiger tanks were also deployed on the Western Front, where they faced off against Allied forces during the D-Day landings in Normandy in June 1944. While the Tiger's heavy armor and powerful gun continued to be a threat, the Allies used tactics like artillery bombardments and air attacks to neutralize these tanks. Late war and the end of the Tiger. As the war progressed and Germany's resources dwindled, the production of Tiger tanks became increasingly difficult. By the war's end, the Tiger I and II tanks were rare sights on the battlefield. Many were abandoned, destroyed, or captured by the advancing Allied forces. Legacy and influence. The Tiger tank's legacy is multifaceted. While its production and maintenance requirements strained the German war machine, the tank earned a fearsome reputation on the battlefield. It significantly influenced tank design and tactics on both sides of the conflict,